Hello everyone, you're watching HMJ Study channel. Today we'll see 12th accounts. Problem number 7, chapter 1, Introduction to Partnership and Partnership Final Account. Here is a problem given on page number 5960. Problem number 7, Satish and Pramod are the partners. Prepare trading and profit and loss account for the year end 31st March 2019. You only have to find the net profit and gross profit. It means you need not to prepare balance sheet here. Here is the question given. We'll start. In this way you will prepare the accounts in the books of Satish and Pramod, trading and profit and loss account with debit and credit side. These are our closing lines of trading account. After this it is profit and loss account with the closing lines both the sides. So in this way you will prepare your accounts. Let's start with the first step, that is marking up the adjustment. The first adjustment is regarding closing stock, that we don't mark. Second adjustment is about outstanding wages, so mark the outstanding wages here in the question. Next is create provision for bad debts and maintain R.D.D 3% on debtors, so it affects sundry debtors, mark it up in the question. Fourth one is goods of 1800 distributed as free sample, that we don't mark in the trial balance. Next is goods of rupees 2000 were sold and delivered on 31st March 2019 but no entry is passed in the books of account. It affects sundry debtors and sales. So mark 2 of it. In this way your marking will be done. Next step is to transfer the items from the trial balance to the accounts that you have drawn. Here I have marked, I have written for your convenience. You can transfer the items. The first is stock on 1st April 2018, that is opening stock, that we transfer to the debit of trading account. Next is purchases, debit of trading account but in the inner column, as we deduct purchase return out of it. Here in the question, to the credit side, purchase return is given. You can directly deduct this amount to the debit of trading account. It means to purchase in the inner column 18,300 less purchase return 500 and get the amount outside. The next is wages, trading account, debit side in the inner column as it carry adjustment. Insurance, profit and loss account, debit side. Unproductive wages. Unproductive wages are the wages paid for the work done by the workers that does not increase the production capacity. These are indirect expenses, thus these are debited to profit and loss account. Next is warehouse rent, profit and loss account, debit. Carriage outward, profit and loss account, debit. Sales return, sales return we write to the credit side of trading account and it is deducted from the sales balance. Here in the credit side we have sales here, so you can go to the credit side writing buy sales 68,000 in the inner column and the sales return will be debited out of it. But this sales return, after deduction of sales return, you will keep the balance in the inner column only, as we have adjustment on it. Next is export duty, profit and loss account, debit side. Custom duty, trading account, debit side. In case of goods imported from abroad, import duty or custom duty or dock charges have to be paid, since these are related to purchase of goods for resale purpose. So these expenses are shown to the debit side of trading account. Custom duty, dock charges and import duty debited to trading account. Next is sundry debtors. Balance sheet asset side in the inner column 40,000 and leave 3 to 4 lines as we have two adjustments on it. Next is investment, balance sheet asset side, but we don't have balance sheet here, we are not preparing it, so we will not transfer this investment. Factory rent, trading account, debit side. Postage and telegram, profit and loss account, debit side. Sales we all trading account credit side in the inner column as we deducted sales return out of it. And again we will leave a line keeping the balance inside in the inner column only. Next is dividend. As dividend shows credit balance in the trial balance, we will show it to the credit side of profit and loss account. Purchase return definitely deducted from the purchase to the debit side of trading account. Next is sundry creditors, balance sheet liability side, but we don't have balance sheet here, so we will not transfer it. 10% of bank loan, balance sheet liability side, but we are not preparing balance sheet here. The hidden adjustment on the bank loan is given. It means regarding interest. So we have to solve it in the working note and show it in the profit and loss account. Next is other receipts. It shows credit balance in the question, so profit and loss account credit side. In this way, you will transfer all the items from the trial balance to the trading and profit and loss account. Here, the sales return is deducted out of it, and we have kept the balance inside only. Out of this purchase return is deducted and the balance is carried out. Apart from it, the items are written to the respective accounts. The adjustment 1 is regarding closing stock. Closing stock is valued at 15,400. The first effect, trading account credit side, writing by closing stock 15,400, and the second effect goes to balance sheet, but we are not preparing balance sheet here, so we will not transfer it. In this way, credit side of trading account by closing stock 15,400. Next adjustment, outstanding wages rupees 500. Outstanding is always added. Wages balance we already wrote in the trading account, so we will add it. We will add this outstanding wages to the debit side of trading account. Here, in this way, we already have this trading account wages to the trading account debit side. We will add it. We will add outstanding wages 500 and will get the amount in the outer column. The next effect goes to the liability of balance sheet, but we are not preparing balance sheet here. So, in this way, to the debit of trading account, we will add 500 to the wages. Adjustment 3 is regarding create provision for bad debt 800 and maintain R.D.D 3% on sundry debtors. Apart from sundry debtors, R.D.D on sundry debtors, we are having adjustment number 5. Goods of 2000 was sold and delivered on 31st March, but no entry was passed in the books of account. So we'll go for this 800 bad debts first. As it is given in adjustment, it is new bad debt. What we do with this new bad debt? We go to the profit and loss account debit side and we go for the fixed format. To bad debts, add new reserve and less old reserve. Here in the question, we don't have any bad debts. So, bad debts will be nil. But this 800 is nothing but a new bad debt. This 800 will be transferred here as 800, as this is new bad debt. Apart from this, we go to the balance sheet asset side in this way. Here in the question, sundry debtors is given as 40,000. New bad debt you got 800, that is deducted from debtors balance. Apart from it, in adjustment 5, it is given that 2000 goods was sold and delivered, but it was not recorded in the books of account. It means it is unrecorded sales, which is added to the debtors. So 2000 will be unrecorded sale, which will be added in 40,000. In this way, this 40,000 plus 2000 minus 800, you will get 41,200. Now on this 41,200, you have to go for 3% R.D.D. 41,200 into 3% R.D.D. This two zeros cancel. Now 412 multiplied by 3, it will be 1236. So this 1236 is nothing but new R.D.D. You got new R.D.D as 1236. This new R.D.D is also written here to the debit side of profit and loss account. New R.D.D, or it is also called as new reserve, 1236 in the inner column only. Okay, now it will become, the sundry debtors balance will become 39,964, and here to the debit side of profit and loss account it will be 2036. As we don't have old reserve, it will be nil. Bring this amount out in the outer column, 2036. As we are not preparing balance sheet, in this way to the debit side of profit and loss account, the bad debts will be dealt. The next adjustment is regarding goods of 800 distributed as free samples. Free samples is, if the goods are distributed as free sample, it is nothing but advertisement expense. So first effect to the credit side of trading account, writing buy goods distributed as free samples rupees 800, and the second effect goes to debit side of profit and loss account to advertisement expenses 1800. In this way, to the credit side of trading account, buy goods distributed as free sample 1800, and to the debit side of profit and loss account, to advertisement expenses 1800. Adjustment 5. Goods of rupees 2000 were sold and delivered on 31st March 2019, but no entries passed in the books of account. We already have seen it in the prior adjustment. In this way, we have solved in the balance sheet, and apart from it, this 2000 will be added in the sales balance. It will be added as unrecorded sales, 2000 rupees. 67,400 plus 2000, 69,400 in the outer column, in this way. So what have we done with this unrecorded sale? We had added unrecorded sales to the sundry debtors, and it is also added to the sales balance. Now the hidden adjustment which was given in the question about bank loan, 10% bank loan with effect from 1/7/2018. What we do with this bank loans hidden adjustment? It is nothing but interest. So first effect, added to the interest, added to the 10% bank loan in the liability side of balance sheet, but we are not preparing balance sheet, so we will not do this. The second effect goes to debit side of profit and loss account, writing to outstanding interest on bank loan rupees 600. But how have we got the 600 rupees? See how. They say 8,000 in the question given, the balance of 10% bank loan. So 8,000 into 10% means 10 upon 100, and from 1/7, it means from July, and from 1st of July till 31st of March, as our year ends on 31st March. So 1st July 2018 till 31st March 2019. So July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. It means 9 months. So 9 upon 12. Calculate this. Cancel this 2 zeros, this 2 zeros. 80 into 10 gets 800. 3 3s are 9. 3 4s are 12. So 800 into 3. 800 into 3 gets 2400 divided by 4. So you will get it as 600. Your answer will be 600. See how I'll show you how. 8,000 into, what is the percentage? 10% into 9 upon 12. So these two zeros cancel. 80 into 10 gets 800. This is 800. 3 3s are 9. 3 4s are 12. Now 800 into 3. 800 into 3 gets 2400, and 2400 upon 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 6 are 24, and these two zeros comes up. So your answer is 600 rupees. 600 is nothing but outstanding interest on bank loan that we transfer to the debit side of profit and loss account in this way. Okay, now all the things are done. We'll go for the closings. We'll close the trading account first. Here, till here, we have to take the total of credit and debit balance. After taking the total, you will get the total of credit side as 86,600, and the total of debit side gets 30,400. Now the credit side is greater. What was the total of credit side? It was 86,600, and the total of debit side was 30,400. The credit side is greater, so you will write the total of credit side in the closing lines, transfer the same balance to the closing of debit side. Now get the difference out of it. Deduct the lesser amount from the bigger amount. You will get 56,200 as the balance, which is called as gross profit, that we write to the just above the closing lines, and we write here to gross profit. So in this way we close the trading account. We get gross profit here 56,200, that is transferred to the credit side of opposite next account by writing by gross profit brought down 56,200. Now close the profit and loss account. Take the total of credit side. It will be 59,200, and the total of debit side is 10,236. Credit side is greater, 59,200, write it here, transfer the same amount here. Now take the balance, deduct it, and you will get 48,964, which is called as net profit, that we write here just above the closing line. And in this part you will divide this 48,964 amongst two of the partners, that is Satish and Pramod. Here no profit sharing ratio is given, so we will divide this net profit 48,964 into half, means in the ratio 1:1. So you will get 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 fours are 8, 2 fours are 8, remains 1, gets 16. 2 8s are 16, 2 2s are 4. So 24,482 to Satish and 24,482 to Pramod. See, in this way we will close our profit and loss account. Take the total here, take the same amount here, the difference will come up, and this difference will be divided into two partners equally, writing to net profit to Satish and Pramod. So in this way your solution will be with some working note. Okay, that's it about this problem. Thank you.